Make sure I sent that email. Yeah, it's sent. Oh. Hmm. I think it was. Okay. Very interesting. I think I did a. Hold on a second. Let me send it. Sorry, guys. I just looked at my email and that I sent, and the two links went together. Very interesting. All right. Well, we'll just go ahead and get started. Okay. First of all, any questions on the homework? First question should probably be, did you guys do it already? So we can switch to, if you guys will join me on the Google Doc. Okay, it's in the email, but let's see. I'll put the link here in the chat room. Okay, so there's a link to the Google Doc. Go ahead and join me there. We'll do all questions and chatting there. Okay. Okay, so Vita, you got the assignment pages that I sent you, correct? Still joining us? Are you in process of joining us on the Google Doc, Vita? Okay, there you are. Okay, let's look at página 24. Página 24 en el texto, por favor. Okay, so un viaje interesante. So, vas a leer sobre un misterio famoso que hay en Perú. ¿Te gustan los misterios? ¿Hay algún misterio donde vives? Okay, so that I just read that on the side of página 24. Okay. So sobre, about, vas a leer sobre un misterio famoso que hay en Perú. ¿Te gustan los misterios? ¿Hay algún misterio donde vives? Okay. So I'm going to read about a mystery in Perú. ¿Hay algún misterio donde vives? Are there any mysteries nearby where we live? I guess you could count maybe the Winchester House. I've never even been there. No mysteries though. No strange, unexplained mysteries. Yeah, nothing. Okay. So Rita, go ahead and start reading for us. The first paragraph.
Just the first paragraph or both?
The first, yeah, and then Nehemiah will take a turn.
What? The first paragraph or both?
The first paragraph, I said, then Nehemiah will take a turn.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear the first part. Si quieres hacer un viaje interesante en avión, tienes que sobrevolar las líneas de Nazca. ¿Qué son las líneas de Nazca? Pues en desierto árido del sur de Perú hay una serie de dibujos a figuras misteriosas. A figuras, how do you say that word?
Geométricas.
Geométricas, rectángulos, triángulos y líneas paralelas. Hay también representaciones perfectas de varios animales. A pesar de muchas investigaciones, el origen de las líneas o figuras que tienen más de
Ajá. 500
años. 500 años queda un misterio.
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 Muy bien. So las líneas de Nazca, the lines of Nazca. Nazca es el área en Perú, right? So that's the area, Nazca. It's a very interesting area too. Parece arena, ¿sí? It seems to be sand. It looks, just from the erosion patterns, it looks like it's like a sandy mountain, like sand dunes with some vegetation on it, the darker part. Okay. So hay figuras geométricas, rectángulos, triángulos y líneas paralelas. Okay. So triangles. rectangles, and parallel lines. Hay también representaciones perfectas de varios animales. Okay, so what do we know about them? After many investigations, how have they come up with exactly what it is or where it's from? Entonces, a pesar de muchas, no, el origen de las líneas o figuras que tienen más de 1500 años queda un misterio. It remains a mystery. So, what number did Vita read? 1500, 1500s. Remember, in numbers, where there's a period, it would be a comma in English, and where there's a comma, it would be a period in English. Okay. So it still remains a mystery. They've not. So obviously they were discovered 50. I don't know if they've been trying to figure them out for 1500 years, because it says they have remained a mystery for over 1500 years. So I don't know if someone was checking them out in 400, but maybe so, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Nehemiah, go ahead and start reading the second paragraph.
Starting from I, right?
E. The second paragraph?
Oh, E, okay. Y son tan grandes que la única manera de ver las figuras es tomar un vuelo. Los avionetas salen del Limo o del aeropuerto de la pequeña ciudad de Ica, muy cerca de las figuras.
Figuras.
I'm guessing they came from the Incan, then they're saying, right? The city of the Inca.
No, Inca. No se dice Inca.
Just Inca.
Dice
okay.
Ica. Ica. Ica is the name.
Ica.
De la pequeña ciudad de Ica. Sí, it's like Sacramento. Ica. Ica. No es Inca, it's Ica. Okay. So, what's the only way to see this?
From an airplane.
Yeah, from an airplane. And why is that?
I don't know. The image seems very large. So
yeah, right. That's the only way you can. That's the only way you can capture the whole image is to take a plane. And what's avioneta?
Say it
it's
again.
A small plane, right? So avioneta.
Okay.
Las avionetas salen de Lima. So Lima, if they're coming for a long distance, but the closer place is La Ciudad de Ica. Okay, so if you want to come view these famous. And where's Peru?
Where's that?
¿Dónde está Perú?
Somewhere around is it near the coast, right? The coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on the west coast, it's kind of mid to and it goes to the towards the upper half of South America. Okay, so Peru, very I mean, what is the most famous tourist thing for native or indigenous peoples in Peru? The most famous is Machu Picchu. Okay, and that is the Inca ruins. Yeah, so I mean, it is the Incas are a big thing down in Peru. So Machu Picchu, if you go to Peru, you need to go to Machu Picchu. And again, we talked about getting there. It's very difficult because it's so mountainous. These people, I mean, had a very, very advanced civilization way up in the mountains, a very organized civilization, but more likely than not, it was the diseases or just the sheer fact that they got overrun by los exploradores, los conquistadores, no exploradores, conquistadores, conquerors. They weren't interested in just exploring. They were conquering in the name of the kingdom, right? Conquering. But that's kind of how it's always been, folks. As sad as it sounds, that's just kind of how it is. Okay. Let me get back to that page. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I'm in a different room today. So only way to see him is from the air. Let's look at the next page, 25. Nimai, go ahead and read the caption under that page as well, under that picture as well.
Okay. So under the page, right? Under
Cultura.
picture. Under the picture. Okay, it's the first one, right?
Sí.
Recientemente.
Recientemente.
Los arqueólogos.
Arqueólogos.
Arqueólogos. Descubrieron. Otras figuras delineadas en el costado rocoso no muy lejos de Nazca. Estas figuras son de la civilización de los
Civilización.
civilización
Make sure you get all your, there you go.
de los Paracas y son anteriores
Anteriores.
Anteriores.
Anteriores. There you go.
Okay. A las famosas líneas de Nazca.
Okay, so ¿dónde está esta foto? ¿Dónde está?
Sí, in the middle of the desert.
I mean, son lejos o cerca. No es muy lejos. This is no es muy lejos de Nazca. It's not very far from Nazca. And are these más viejo or más nuevo? Which ones are older? Las de Nazca or these ones?
I don't know.
It
says this one. See, in Costa Rica and.
No, no dice Costa Rica. Estas figuras son de la civilización de los Paracas. Hold on. Y son anteriores a las famosas líneas de Nazca. Anterior, right? So they're before. Okay. So somehow they're able to, I don't know, it doesn't give us much detail here. But somehow they're able to figure that they're from before las líneas de Nazca. Okay. So if you go to Peru, you know where you have to go. You have to go to las líneas de Nazca. And they didn't give us a name to this place. You just have to go where the Paracas. Paracas was the name of the civilization, right? Son de la civilización de los Paracas. And they don't give us the origin of, I mean, because it's a mystery, right? They don't. They are unable to tell us the artists, right? The authors of this interesting mystery. That's why it is a mystery. But we just know that it's in the very dry desert in the south of Peru. Okay, so in the south of Peru. Okay. Let's look at página 26. Página 26.
Can you repeat that, please?
Página 26. Say, repita, por favor. Repita, por favor. Okay. So using vocabulary, we're going to complete the sentences. So Vita, take 1 through 5. Let me just check and make sure nobody else has joined us. Okay. So Vita, take 1 through 5, and Nehemiah takes 6 through 10. Go ahead and we'll, right. There you go. Oh, Vita, you lost us on the
We're
document.
just filling them in, right? You don't have to write the. You don't have to like write the whole sentence, right?
Right. Yeah. Just type the missing word.
I can hear you. Give me a minute.
Just type the missing word.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put spaces in between these. I want the flags to cover anything. There we go. Nehemiah, you're 5 through 10.
What does tiempo mean again? Half.
A tiempo. So, right, yeah, if you're talking about a soccer game, yeah, dos tiempos. It has 2 halves. But el avión no sale a tiempo. Tiempo usually means time. So, a tiempo, on time. So, Nehemiah, you're doing Vitas. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. That was my mistake. I meant 6 through 10, but that's okay. I double assigned number 5. It's okay. Vita, I guess you just do 1 through 4.
So I'm doing 1 through 4.
No, Vita's. You might as well do 1 through 5 since you've already done that, Vita. Do 6 through 10. Vita, are you I'll just switch it around. Switch it around, Nehemiah.
I'm super confused. I thought we were each doing 5.
Yeah, and then I double assigned. So Nehemiah, just stick with originally. I told you 5 through 10, so that's fine. was going to switch it around, but you won't be because I double assigned number 5, so it's okay. Nehemiah will just do 6.
Poner is Toulouse, right?
Say again?
Poner is Toulouse.
Nope. Poner is to put or to place.
To purchase?
To put or to place, but when it's talking about
yeah, to put or to place.
suitcase,
Thank you.
but when we're talking about yeah. So Nehemiah, on your answer to number 6, it says the passengers have to blank.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
So every blank should be filled with vocabulary. You know, it's so no is not going to be a valid answer there.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, so on 6, los pasajeros tienen que blank una forma de identidad. Okay, they have to blank a form of identity. So it's going to be a vocabulary word. or either. It's going to be a verb. So what do they have to do?
You have to pass.
Show a form of identity.
Okay.
Identification.
Okay.
Okay, so Vita, on number 3, la tarjeta de embarque indica el número. Yes, it does give the seat number, but that's what the next half of that same sentence says. Y el número del asiento del pasajero. It shows the gate number. Yeah, that's number 6, Nehemiah. Mostrar. Aquí. There you go. Puerta. Vita, la puerta. Remember, door, same as gate. Salida is exit. Okay. So Vita, for numbers 1 and 2, if you'll turn to page, página, see, number 1 is página 5. Both of those answers are in página 5. El agente trabaja en el blank de la línea aérea en el. Okay, so the agent works at the counter in the airport. There's número 1 y 2. Oh, I see where you put salida. En la puerta de salida. Okay. Departure gate. Or just gate. And actually, number 3, I'm even wrong. Because if I look at it, it says del, which is masculine singular. The número del vuelo, flight number. And de la puerta. Yeah. So I should have looked at it. It's looking for something masculine singular. So Nehemiah, when you're waiting, so you're gonna wait at the departure gate. En la puerta de salida. Okay, so let's skip down. This shows me we need to work a little bit more on vocabulary. Yeah. En la puerta de salida. Okay, so let's just skip over to número 4 on página 27, the next page, número 4. Okay. Vita, you did 21 and 22, and Nehemiah, you did 23 and 24. Completa en el presente. So remember, these are our G verbs. So conjugate them accordingly. No, just in the present tense, Nehemiah. Just in the present tense. And you can't have poniendo all by itself, right? You'd have to have your clue for using poniendo. Yeah, there you go. José pone su mochila debajo del asiento. He puts his backpack under the seat. Okay, so remember, these are G verbs, Nehemiah. So remember, with G verbs, the yo form always has a G in it. So with
So
oír,
we're not going to do the ones with the endos and the andos. That's not doing that.
that's the next exercise. That's exercise 5.
Huh?
That's the next exercise. Exercise
Okay.
5. Exercise 4.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, sorry about that.
So there you go. Okay, G verb there. So Vita, yours is a stem changer. Ida, IE stem changer on venir. Remember, with the G verbs, it's really only the yo form that does anything funky. So you just have to remember if it's a stem changer, such as venir. Ellos vienen. Ellos vienen. Okay, so it's just regular. Vita, there's no stem changing with us there. I think it's only the yo form that has the. Oh, you're forgetting everything, Vita. ER, IR. No, it's an AR verb. ER. There you go. Perfecto. Okay.
I
All
literally
right.
can't remember anything, like how any verbs are conjugated right now. I don't know why.
Your brain's just drawing blanks. Yeah, this is usually your specialty and you do just fine. Okay, so let's now, Nehemiah, this is where we come in. And let's look at Vita, you do 28 and 29, and Nehemiah, you do 30 and 31. So this one is where, okay, so it's escribe en el presente progresivo. So the plane takes off. I want you to say the plane is taking off. Okay, we are standing in line, or we're making a line. We make a line. And then we wanted to change it to the ing form. So you need a form of estar, right? And then you need to change to the ing form, which is adding ando or yendo. Okay, so Nehemiah, you have forgotten the very first part. You must have a form of estar. Okay. So saliendo is good. Okay, now what matches ellos? Está doesn't match ellos. There you go. And now it doesn't like your spelling, so it says están. There we go. Okay. So Nehemiah, what does your sentence say?
It says they take off halfway.
No.
They're taking off.
You keep thinking they're not taking off. Taking off is despegar, right?
Okay, yes.
They're leaving. Remember, you just asked me that question. We were talking about tiempo, and you're asking about halves. And I said, no, that's for a soccer game. A tiempo means on time. Okay.
Oh, so they're leaving on time. Okay.
They are leaving. They are leaving on time. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Vita, you need help?
Where are we even at? I'm so lost. What's happening?
I have the number right there, 28 and 29, just on the same page.
Okay, and which one am I doing?
28 and 29.
Okay, sorry.
You're not paying no attention to me. What are you doing? You're doing your other homework, aren't you?
I am paying attention. I don't know why. I'm not doing anything else but looking at the book and listening to you, and
your brain is not connecting, huh? Okay, so finish that up, and then I have got to go. Nosotros, Vita, estamos haciendo cola. Muy bien. Están esperando la prenda. At the departure gate. Puerta de salida, Nehemiah departure gate. Ok. Es todo para hoy. Hasta miércoles, ¿sí? Muy bien. Perfecto. Ok. Adiós, clase.